Hello everyone, welcome to the Ginger Snaps here, where I'll be discussing the NHL Playoffs for you guys in a very blunt way. I'm your host, Steven Harrold, and in today's video, I will be giving you guys my prediction for the 2023 Stanley Cup Final. We started with 16, we're now down to 2, but only one can be crowned the Stanley Cup Champion. So, we have a team that's representing the East that is not the Tampa Bay Lightning. And we have a team representing the West. Let's see the combatants for this Stanley Cup Final. Representing the Eastern Conference is the Florida Panthers, the other Florida-based team, with a record of 42, 32, and 8 in the regular season, being 8th in the Eastern Conference. They went into the playoffs as the lowest rated team, with the lowest points percentage, and of course, were not the heavy favorites. But they prevailed to get to the Stanley Cup Final with a 4-3 series win over the Boston Bruins in round 1, a 4-1 series win against the Toronto Maple Leafs in round 2, and a 4-0 sweep in the conference finals against the Carolina Hurricanes. With a playoff record of 12-4, their goals for and goals against average is 50-43, and their shots for and shots against are 504-597. Representing the Western Conference is the Vegas Golden Knights, with a regular season record of 51, 22, and 9, first in the Western Conference. They went into the playoffs heavy favorites again after missing the last year, with a 4-1 series win against the Winnipeg Jets in round 1, a 4-2 win against the Edmonton Oilers, and another 4-2 win against the Dallas Stars in the conference finals. With a playoff record of 12-5, their goals for and goals against are 62-45, and their shots for and shots against are 510-550. So of course the heavy underdogs in this playoff final is obviously the Florida Panthers. They were not favored at all to win against the Boston Bruins. They were not even favored to win against the Toronto Maple Leafs, and they were not favored to win against the Carolina Hurricanes, but they somehow made it. Of course, the Vegas Golden Knights, heavily favored ever since year 1 of winning the Stanley Cup, and now they're back in the finals for the second time in their franchise's history. Whereas the Florida Panthers, this is also their second finals appearance in franchise history. As we all know, they had lost in the 1996 Stanley Cup Final to the Colorado Avalanche, the new Colorado Avalanche, in a sweep. The Vegas Golden Knights, of course, they lost to the Washington Capitals in 2018, 4-1. Now, of course, it's one of those things where it's like, well, we all know that Florida is the Cinderella story here. But as we all know, when it comes to the Stanley Cup playoffs, when a team is the Cinderella story, it never ends well. But I feel like with the adversity that the Florida Panthers had faced in the first 3 rounds of the playoffs, I think they can pull it off again. That's why the Tampa Bay Lightning fan in me, of course, have to give little brother some love. I honestly believe that it is Florida's time. They are going to win the Stanley Cup against the Vegas Golden Knights in 6 games. So guys, tell me, who do you think is going to be walking away from the finals, the Stanley Cup champions? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you like this video, make sure you give it the thumbs up and subscribe for more content. And don't forget to hit that bell notification so you can get notified on all the other videos coming out on this channel. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. This has been the Ginger Snaps here. My name is Steven Harrold. I will talk to you guys later. And now, enjoy the finals.